My name's Andrew Campbell. I am the Operations Manager for Scottish Natural Heritage in Argyll and Bute, and I've been chairing today's event, which has been great fun. I think the importance of this event is the ability to actually make sense of all the different funding streams which are coming into Argyll. I think we've heard a lot about the ethos of leader, which I think has been terrifically vital in revitalising communities and empowering people to get ahead and create new developments. I've loved the linkages between the environment of Argyll, its coastal landscapes which were mentioned, and the different groups that have been taking advantage of funding streams. So we've heard about the kind of private sector and the farming community doing the Food from Argyll stuff. We've heard about communities doing gardening schemes and creating food, fresh food on people's doorsteps. And we've also heard about how Argyll have taken slightly different approaches, but still creating community facilities, but taking great advantage of professional help. So it's been a great day so far.
My name is Emma McMullen and I'm a project manager with Community Links Scotland. We're a social enterprise that started out working with housing associations in Western Bartonshire. We now work with housing associations, councils and community groups across Scotland. I was here today representing SNRN Argyll Development Trust and talking about their project, the Three Villages Community Hall and the Community Campus. We at Community Links have been involved with SNRN Argyll since 2002, and we've supported them with capacity building, funding applications, appointment of staff, etc. SNRN Argyll started out working in the campus development in 1999. This has mainly involved putting together plans and building a village hall, which has addressed the complete lack of community facilities in the area. Funding for that came from a variety of sources and included funding from Leader, Argyll and Bute Council and the Lottery. The hall opened in February and it's been a great success so far. It's got meeting space and plenty of room for community groups to meet and to take part in activities. The next stage of the campus involves a pontoon and visitor and information centre, and the Trust are doing this in partnership with Argyll and Bute Council, and they've recently been successful in securing about £640,000 worth of funding from SRDP Rural Priorities to match with £500,000 proposed from SPT.
I'm Fergus Younger from the Argyll and Bute Agricultural Forum. I'm Development Manager for the Forum. The Forum's a rural partnership in Argyll that seeks to sustain crofting and agriculture. And I was really today explaining about a project called Food from Argyll and a group of producers, the Argyll food producers, who've come together initially in 2007 and 2008 to do really high quality local food catering at events under the Food from Argyll banner, and really creating an atmosphere and a buzz wherever they go. And so I was explaining how that group came together, how they managed to secure some local funding through the council, the enterprise company and through Leader, which gave them the kickstart to do an initial 6 trial events, which has then led on to them becoming a fully established co-op and doing 12 events last year, looking to do more this year and widen the benefit of their Food from Argyll label. And try and do more in terms of in the promotion of Argyll and Bute as a region.
Yeah, my name's Ailsa Clark and I work for a social enterprise called Inspiralba, which supports other community-based organisations to get through the myriad of funding and develop and deliver their projects. And I was talking about local produce projects that have been supported today that have delivered on the ground the kind of leader outcomes in terms of working with volunteers, providing employment and training and delivering affordable healthy produce in local communities. So using an example from Bute, where we went from feasibility to actually delivery of a 6-acre site, providing employment opportunities for young people and delivering a range of local produce now, including a green box delivery scheme which goes online in the next week or so, and that with a turbine that we have on site there as well, a 6 kilowatts wind turbine, should help to make that a sustainable business for the long-term future.
Well, I'm Sheila McLean and I'm one of the project coordinators for Argyll and the Islands Leader Programme. And we've been operating, we really kicked off quite quickly this current programme, because this is Argyll's third leader programme. So we've got quite an established track record, and we were able to kind of hit the ground running. We're one of the larger funded programmes. I think we're second in line to Highland. So we do have quite a reasonable sized budget, but that's to cover a huge area with a lot of geographical constraints, as everybody in Argyll will tell you. Although we're quite close in some respects to the Central Belt and the major conurbations, we actually do have quite a few issues around travel and time involved in travel. So there's two of us, two coordinators, and we work the area between us. And our main aim really is to make sure that the money gets spent and used effectively for community groups, and to make sure that the money is dispersed as widely as possible, put it that way. So we do try to be a very kind of proactive leader group. We don't sit and wait for the phone to ring. We go out there and we meet people, and we talk to people wherever we can.
My name's Lorna Elliott, and I'm one of the Argyll and the Island Leader Project Coordinators. Argyll has got a real tradition of partnership working that has grown up over the years. Our local action group is quite large. There are 24 members. The majority of them are coming, say around about 60% come from the community sector, and the rest are coming from the public sector. And what we've discovered over the years, as the LAG has grown and matured, there's a real deep understanding growing up between the public sector and the community sector of how they work, what their difficulties are, how they operate. And because you understand each other and you know who you're coming from, that's really conducive to actually working together. So with Argyll, we've got so many islands, we've got so many peninsulas, we've got so many sea lochs, and there is no centre. In the north of Argyll, you're Highland. In the south, you're Central Belt, and you're everything in between. So you don't naturally have a community in Cowell knowing what a community in Lorne would do, because there's no mechanism. So we can help with that as well. So again, it's getting communities, people with common interest, to know, as was seen with the presentation that Ailsa gave, because she started obviously with Isla and Bute and Kintyre, Campbelltown, where the project actually was. There's no real reason for these three groups to have got together, apart from the linkage that has come through with delivering the strategy, and not only the Argyll and Islands Leader Programme strategy, which is the bottom-up community involvement side of it, but also a health strategy of local food. The agricultural forum strategy, very much local food. Their market gardens. If you go to farmers markets, quite often it's the vegetables you're looking for. They can start supplying it. So it all just starts to link in together and work in. It's quite amorphous. It really is, but it does work.